Hello everybody,
Just one Pokemon remains.
I'm the Blind Swordsman, and welcome to the highlight video that I promised, highlighting basically like just how I did in the Challenge Cup, because I gotta tell you, there's not really a way that I should be making videos on the Challenge Cup as in like what we need to do. There is not specific anything. It is all random. It is the Challenge Cup after all. This game, I feel like, to me, is an example of a luck-based game. You can't really look up a ton as far as like what you're gonna do as far as doing strategies and everything. First off, it only took me 7 tries throughout the whole cup for me to actually win every battle. The first 2, it only took me 1 try each. The third one, it took me just a couple of tries, and the fourth one took me 4 tries. This game is just, this mode is just something like spectacularly like hard, but I think it's actually one of the easier modes that you'll get in the entire game. I think for me, I think this is easier than the Little Cup. I think using your strategy around how your knowledge of weaknesses works really plays out into your favor and makes this Challenge Cup kind of pathetic. The Little Cup, to me, I think why it is so much harder than this cup is because basically you have more HP in this. Secondly, because you have more HP in this, the Little Cup, well, it just makes it so much easier for me to can do strategies and figure out different things, and so on and so forth. The thing about it is that you want like a really balanced team. You want to make sure you have stuff that's weak to, like, that has weaknesses to electrical attacks, and stuff that is weak to fire types and things like that. You need to be able to hit weaknesses pretty easily, so you can take stuff out. As you can kind of see right here, I have Poliwhirl, who was insanely good for me in most of the cups, and it really kind of helped me win a lot of the games when I had, you know, just like all around good Pokemon for the cup. Like, as you can see here, I was excited because he used Rhyhorn and I have a Poliwhirl. Because I have a Poliwhirl, boom. And I just kept getting lucky like that, but I think the game caters to you a little bit more because you are doing the Challenge Cup. There isn't a set thing, there isn't set stuff going on with it. It's just, you do the Challenge Cup, you finish the Challenge Cup, and then you can move on as far as that goes. It's just, I don't know, it just felt easy to me. It never felt like this was a super difficult challenge at all, no pun intended, but like, it was fun. I mean, the fact that I sit there and go, oh man, you know what, man, like, I understand strategies for taking care of Pokemon, or for winning Pokemon battles. It's so cool to me, you know. And I got lucky. Like, I got a Gigafrang, which I think is a very versatile Pokemon in this game. It really helped. So I mean, it's just a lot of different things in this. But the one thing that you're gonna find, you're gonna reset often, and if you're not using save states, make sure you try at the beginning of the cups to get as much continues as possible, because when you get done with the cups, it's like to the end of the cups, it's really going to be difficult. I need to go do something, so hang on 1 second. But yeah, I just think it's fun to like get different strategies and different things going. As like, sometimes it's like, well, I can't use a fire type, so I have to use this type to beat a grass type, or sometimes I have to throw in a fire type with a fire type, and so it's kind of fun. It's just fun to really figure out different strategies, figure out what you're going to do, and take stuff out. And I didn't have the best team for Master Ball Cup, but you could figure it out. Like, even if you don't have the best team, you could get lucky and figure it out. But if you don't have the best team, and you're not using save states like I did, the problem is that you're going to run into practically everything, and it's not going to be good for you. So I mean there is that with that. So I mean, just that would be the biggest thing I would say. Is just make sure you have an all well balanced team, or just a team you like. Because if you don't have a team you like, it's not really going to be beneficial to you to really get through this cup that quick. So I would just recommend that you do something like that and just take care of the cup as quickly as you can. This particular final cup, like the final cup part, does get a little bit more difficult. But again, if you know your weaknesses and you know strategy and you just kind of think ahead before the opponent, you're going to win more often than not. I think that is something that's going to be more beneficial to you, is your Pokemon knowledge in this than anything else. And I don't have the most knowledge. I just know that, okay, this attack is going to make you weak to this attack's going to be weak to this person, so on and so forth. So you just kind of figure it out. You get the move sets set for every patient, or not every patient. God, I've been working. I'm on break now trying to get this done. So, but every Pokemon, like just every Pokemon, if you know the strategy and then you know your move sets and you know what's weak to what, you can really think ahead of a lot of the opponents in here, because from what I understand, they're in the same boat as you. They're getting random Pokemon, so you should be able to just take him out and fight him as best as you can. So, yeah, I wish I would have made this a lot shorter, because honestly, I don't really have much to tell with it. I mean, I did like dominate a few different cups. Like one time I had a Pokemon that I steamrolled all 3 of the opponent's Pokemon, and there was a lot of times where it got super close and it got really antsy and it was nerve-wracking, but honestly, like, I never felt like I was in danger of losing any of this. So it's just, when you get that swag and you get that confidence going, I mean, it just makes the game so much easier. Which there is going to be a round 2. I don't know how hard the round 2 is, but we have to actually beat one of the towers in order to actually get that. So yeah, and in the next episode, we're going to be taking on the Prime Cup, so we're going to be playing with the big boys. So yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, just, we're going to be wrecking more and more Pokemon. We're going to be at a level 100. Like, we're at level 60 for the Ultra Cup for this, as you can kind of see on here. And then you get up to level 75 for the Master Cup, so you don't even get that high in the Challenge Cup. But I don't think the Prime Cup is that hard. I think the hardest cup, honestly, is the Little Cup. Because the Little Cup makes you have to really strategize on what Pokemon are weak to what, and hope and pray that your Pokemon freaking win. So, and I don't know how I got through a lot of these. It really just was a lot of like patience and luck for me to actually get through this. Because not only do like you get random Pokemon, but you get random items put on there. So like if you want somebody who doesn't have burn, you don't get to pick that. You don't get to pick that. They just, whatever happens, happens, and you get healed. So, I don't know, man. It's pretty freaking incredible. But, you know, I like it. I think the Challenge Cup is my favorite cup in the game. Like, I thought the Poke Cup was, because I was like, dude, this is fantastic. But no, I really honestly feel like the best cup in the game is the Challenge Cup, because it really tests your knowledge. But like when you know stuff, it's like, dude, that feels so good. It's so satisfying to actually do. So, hang on, another second.
This Pokemon is switching out.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just a great challenge and just something that's super fun. I think I lost frames on one of these things here. Okay. Yeah, I think I did for a minute, but that's okay. I mean, it worked just fine for this. I think we're on the final battle anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So hopefully I don't remember if I do win this or not, because this douchebag uses Charizard, and he'll fly up into the air because he can fly. But It's annoying, yeah. The final guy is annoying because he uses this Charizard on me, and it's kind of ridiculous. But I mean, it is what it is, really. So he hits a weak spot right there. All I need is one Hydro Pump to hit, and I think this part I don't hit the Hydro Pump. So this is just how bullcrap this can get. Because normally, like, if you don't get a critical, it's like 50 HP and you're fine to fight another day. But this guy kept doing it, and then I ran out of Hydro Pumps, and I couldn't hit him. I couldn't do it because his Charizard was faster. So it's just stupid. It's just annoying and really tedious and really stupid. So what I did instead was I switched to Aerodactyl and fought him that way, and it was actually a lot easier. So it just, I don't know, this whole game in some points could be super like easy, but it could be super challenging because it's entirely based on luck in some sections, and that gets fetching annoying like super quickly. Because like right here, boom, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna use Ancient Power, and I didn't know Charizard was weak to this. He's weak to it. I won the battle, and the Challenge Cup ended. So, but yeah, I mean that's basically it. Just try to get your best well-rounded team, fight them as hard as you can, and then go from there on that. But anyway, folks, we're getting close to the end of time here. Basically, what I'm going to leave you with is the final thing, like we won the championship. And the next episode, we'll do the Prime Cup. Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic day.